Thompson. At the other guard position, Stephen Curry. At the other forward position, Kevin Durant. At center, AI. The head coach of the Pistons is Steve Kerr. At 6'6", number 77, Luka Doncic. At the small forward position, standing 6'8", number 40, Harrison Barnes. At the center position, standing 6'11", number 6, DeAndre Jordan. Your head coach is Rick Carlisle. Bears fans, your Dallas Mavericks.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. So for the Mavericks, their last game, a loss to the Timberwolves in Minnesota. A real closely contested game. They couldn't come up with a couple of key baskets, and they lost 5-3.
A nice clean game.
Hey, and you could say they probably were in control for 3 quarters of that game. But in that fourth quarter, man, they just fell apart.
Now, Golden State's starting 5. Thompson and Durant fill out the perimeter. AI is out there with Draymond Green, and it's Curry in at the 1. Now here's Durant. Back to AI. The basket good off the assist from Durant. AI's got the game going here with the first basket for the Warriors. To the inside, Curry with the steal. Here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
Well, that basket began with Steph Curry's defense. He's thinking one step ahead, creates the steal, and triggers the break. How about Steph Curry, guys? You look at the superstar beginnings. Think about he was born in Akron, Ohio, the same city as, of course, the great LeBron James. In fact, born in the same hospital, just 39 months apart. Something in the water over there, guys.
Now it's ended down to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Rick Carlisle.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, we talked about his team's game plan coming into the matchup. I addressed the shot blocking and the demoralizing effect that team has. And he said that could be a factor psychologically as well as physically. The key for us is to play unselfishly, draw the help, and kick the ball to the open man. If we execute our offense well, we'll be fine. Kevin?
That's great, David. Thanks. They've got their hands full against a team that plays such tough D.
And that's why you got to be flexible in terms of your game plan, particularly on the offensive end. They might have to try a few different approaches till they find one that works.
Well, I agree, because I don't think anything's coming easy for them tonight. They know it's almost impossible to score in bunches against this team. You've got to grind it out.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here is Smith. He's coming off a 13-point game against Minnesota. Barnes against Durant. Fades. And the shot goes down.
This is something we've seen from Harrison Barnes since his collegiate days at North Carolina, the capacity to light it up from mid-range.
Durant for 3. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Durant's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Barnes looking around. Over Green. Barnes can't get it to go.
Boy, still not quite in rhythm, just 1 for 4.
Out to AI. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Green with the ball. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. 6 on the shot clock. Durant for 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
And Kevin Durant, he can make something out of nothing.
And with a quick break on the court, we've got some time to show you the list of the top rookie shot blockers over the course of the last month. AI, number 1.
He's been a factor on the inside. An impressive stretch for him defensively.
Mavericks trail by 13. You know, Greg, Kevin Durant could fit in any offense, but in your eyes, how good of a fit has he been in this Warriors attack?
Really like the missing puzzle piece. You know, I mean, his shot comes so much easier with the spacing he's afforded. At the same time, he's the fail-safe. When things break down, he can get his shot off against anyone.
Well, they're simply having trouble getting their legs underneath them, right? They're just 1 for 5 to start things off.
Passes to Curry. Banked in off the glass. Curry's got 5 points so far.
And from the opening tip, they have been in complete control of this one.
Yeah, you know, it looks like they've wanted it more. Outstanding hustle and determination throughout.
Smith, no luck.
The defense lost him there, and he should have made him pay.
Jacks up a 3. Curry's shot is off. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Down by 15 to stop the run, and he sinks the layup. Smith's got his first points of the game.
Well, Dennis Smith Jr. is a tough cover because he can finish with either hand. You better not give up the lane because he'll make you look foolish.
Now, here's AI. A 14-point game for him in the win against Chicago.
And don't forget the sensational plays he made out there. He saw the court so well, firing perfect passes to teammates for wide-open shots.
And here is Doncic after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Smith outside. Pass to Barnes. Over in the corner, Doncic. 5 to shoot. The shot off that time, and it's the Warriors taking it the other way. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Yeah, and some nights, you know, the starters carry the load, and then there's others when it's about the bench. That night, the bench won out.
Well, they came to play for sure, and it took the pressure off that starting unit, which is exactly what you're hoping they would do.
And here's Smith after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Smith outside. This one for 3. Drains the three-pointer. Smith's got his second basket.
And that's how you answer back.
Well, you can tell that was a little give good, get good. Executed well on the offensive end, connects on the deep threat.
Now, here's Green. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Durant. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Dallas calls timeout. Well, we're around the halfway point now, Doris. Some clubs are obviously
To make that financial investment, there can be a little bit of impatience because one of your responsibilities is keep people in the seats. You've got to pay the bills. What you have to do is you make clear to the fans the vision that they have. If you make it clear, Kev, maybe they can sort of embrace the rebuild and celebrate the step-by-step progress.
rejected by AI. For the finish, and Green slams it in.
And when you build a big lead like this, especially early, you have to guard against the letdown.
No, exactly right. You can't afford to get complacent, right? They have to stay hungry and humble if they want to keep this lead.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Warriors leading by 18. Curry kicks to Green. Matthews against Thompson. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Pass to Smith. Back to Barnes. With the fadeaway. Green with the rebound.
Boy, I'll tell you, he has plenty of space, but it looked like a little bit of a hitch in that release.
Durant against Barnes. AI passes to Durant. Basket is good. The assist from AI. AI's got his third assist on the night. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Curry against Smith. Barnes left side. And the shot is long. Warriors leading by 23. No one near Curry as he lets it go. And another three for Golden State.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
And Matthews kicks to Jordan. And Nowitzki has it in the corner. Here is Matthews. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Outside Curry. AI outside. Durant for three. And another three for Golden State.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
The Mavericks shooting a pretty distressing 27% here in the early minutes. Matthews finds Smith to end the drought. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Boy, the way he's been going, he is not going to be the guy to turn this around.
Some nice passing by Golden State here. AI dishes to Curry. Another three for Golden State.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Now the Mavericks with it. Last time in Oakland, they lost to the Warriors.
And, you know, this can happen on the road. You're out defending guys who have just gotten into a comfort zone playing at home.
No passion on the defensive end. Didn't look completely engaged. Really need to lock in and be focused on these road games.
And it's Nowitzki missing.
The only way he doesn't finish is if the defense gets in his face. Nice job.
And when you're on the road, this is how you silence the crowd. Tremendous all-around play.
But it's not easy building a lead like this on the road, Greg, but they have been lights out throughout this game. You know, what you love about Kevin Durant is he has a...
And Thompson kicks to Curry. AI outside. Doncic with the steal. Inside pairing is Dirk and Jordan. Smith at point and Doncic next to him. And it's Barnes in at the three. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Curry against Smith. Clock at 6. Shoots over Curry. Smith, no luck. And in 2013, there was a series of commercials calling Durant the nicest guy in the NBA.
Well, let's remember, Kevin, at that time he was a beloved figure in Oklahoma City. He remains tight with a number of staff members there just because of the kind of person and the kind of professional he was. What you love about Kevin Durant is he's a top 2 player in the NBA. But in terms of his charity work, he is right there as well.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Bulls delivered a big performance. He scored 14 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. A very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. And you know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
Okay, David, no doubt he'll have the defense focused on him here after that stunning game last time out.
You better believe it. He'll be looking at double teams, guys up in his jersey all game long.
I think that's the way this guy likes it. He wants a challenge. It makes him more focused, more determined to show what a force he can be.
And that one misses. And straight isolation basketball doors, something we used to see a lot more of. But for a guy like James Harden or Steph Curry, that's still a very viable option.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. I mean, if you've got the likes of LeBron James or Kevin Durant or Chris Paul, guys who are able to create their own offense, to me, you want to take advantage of that skill set. It's about what your personnel strengths are. So can you surround a great creator with the shooters necessary? Because if you do, all of a sudden as a defense, there's a price to pay if you're going to help off, right? Because somewhere, some way, the best offensive talent is going to showcase its skill.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And the pass to Doncic. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And guys, the intelligence is evident. When the pick comes, Doncic often makes the right read.
Curry on the wing, covered by Smith. Durant, the pass to Wong. Back to Durant. It's AI, high post. He's against Nowitzki. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Durant's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Warriors. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Doncic kicks to Jordan. Passes it to Doncic. Lobs it up for Jordan. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's the break. Here's Durant. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
Well, Kevin, the to-do list when you're trying to guard Kevin Durant is long, and he's used that added strength to power through contact.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
Well, pretty amazing to have a collection of shooters like Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, and Kevin Durant all together on the same team. We're talking about 3 of the league's best shooters ever in the history of the league. People try to rank these guys against each other, guys.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now is massive.
Well, you have to appreciate the willingness of Klay Thompson to move the basketball. How pretty is that, guys?
Now, here's Doncic. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Barnes against Durant. Just 5 to shoot to stop the run. Great D that time from Durant. Golden State's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Count it. Green's got 4 this quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Now, Doncic. His last outing, he had 8 points. Smith surveying the D. Nowitzki outside. And here's Barnes for 3. Short. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
One thing never changes in the NBA. Jordan will always be there among the top offensive rebounders in the league.
AI dishes to Green. Golden State moving it around. A three-pointer, no good. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Smith kicks to Nowitzki. Smith against Curry. Smith outside. The kick out to Barnes. Over Durant. Misses off the left iron.
No question he's having a bad quarter, so somebody else needs to take charge of the scoring if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Curry, good.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
And here is Doncic. Smith outside. Doncic with it. He's against Green. Doncic, no good.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Well, if he wasn't there, that shot's going in. Love the effort on the defensive end.
Sinks the triple.
Well, there's a certain precision to what Klay Thompson does. How about the release on that three?
1:29 left to play in the first half. Smith kicks to Barnes. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Durant's got 5 rebounds tonight.
He's trying to make something happen, but obviously been a tough quarter.
Barnes finds Smith. Back to Barnes. Back to Smith. Nailed from three-point land. Smith's got his 3rd basket of the night.
An average shooter from deep. It's clear Smith Jr. has the touch and focus. Just needs to be more consistent.
Curry kicks to AI. From deep. Another 3 for Golden State.
Talk about stretching out a defense. He's been unstoppable tonight.
I'll tell you, he's nailed everything in sight, and how efficient he has been from outside the arc.
Nowitzki outside from past the arc. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Well, Nowitzki, a threat to score as soon as he catches the ball. Impeccable form and impeccable quickness on the shot.
Curry passes to AI. Curry looking around. Lets the 3 fly. That one doesn't go. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Golden State Warriors. He has been a determined scorer today. 29 points altogether for him. And I think there's more where that came from. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Yeah, so far they haven't found an answer for him. A scoring machine here in that first half.
And it's mattered not, Greg, whether he's been spotting up or creating for himself. He was unstoppable, and you hope it carries over to the second half.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. Durant and Green are the forwards. Curry and Thompson are the 1 and the 2. And it's Wong in at the 5, home in the paint. Durant for 3. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists tonight.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Jordan with it. AI picks him up. Barnes against Durant. Barnes finds Jordan. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
I think when you talk about the Dallas Mavericks, it's not hard to think about the ownership. Driven, intelligent, committed, and the team has embodied those traits.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, the Mavericks were ecstatic when Dennis Smith Jr. fell to them with the 9th pick of the 2017 draft. For a team in need of athleticism and size at the point guard, it's been a hand-in-glove fit. The 6'3" Smith has a 48-inch vertical, one of the highest ever measured.
A terrific young player, an elite NBA athlete. David, that's for sure. Good stuff, thanks. And even though the Mavericks had a couple of bad years in a row, this franchise remains rock solid.
Well, think about they've had consistency from the top down. It's a pioneering organization that's always looking at the next innovation. And remember, they have a very strong fan base.
And Durant launches from deep. Another 3 for Golden State.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Doncic with it. Smith outside. Out to the wing. Doncic with it. It's up against Thompson. Doncic, no good.
I'll tell you, that's been the story of this guy's night. He can't get anything to fall.
Outside for Curry. AI outside. Back to Curry. Basket is good. The assist from AI. Curry's got 27.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Well, just loses his head for a moment. That's not overthinking. That's just not thinking.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. On the wing, Green. AI outside. From outside the arc. And the rebound goes to Nowitzki.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Curry against Smith. Over in the corner, Barnes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Dallas again missing.
Well, an 0 for 3 start to the second half. They're going to have to start tightening things up on the offensive end.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Another triple, and that's been the story of this second half.
Boy, they have consistently been draining shots from deep, and that can take the heart out of an opponent.
Curry against Smith. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Matthews, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Mavericks. And Matthews kicks to Jordan. Smith outside. To halt the run, and he lays it up and in. Smith's got 12.
Well, it took 4 tries, but they get their first bucket in the second half.
Curry dishes to AI. Back to Curry. And stolen by Jordan. Barnes kicks to Smith. Back to Barnes. Nowitzki outside. Barnes against Durant. 5 on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Nowitzki. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. AI's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
You know, coming out of the break, you want a fast start. They go 1 for 5.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Smith against Curry. Down low. And it's Jordan with the jam.
And how about the vertical of Jordan? Easily rising up for the timely alley-oop slam.
And that unleashed chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. AI kicks to Durant. Off target from three-point range. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. And you know, Dennis Smith Jr. is a player who just is oozing with confidence when you see him play.
Yeah, I just love how Smith Jr. will attack every player he goes up against. Chris Paul, who Smith Jr. goes way back with, noticed how even as a rookie, he approaches every challenge head on. As a rookie, Smith Jr. was just jawing at the bets and dunking on everyone. He has the game to back up that personality.
Lets it fly. It's rebounded by Durant. Durant's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And the basket by Curry.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Smith against Curry. Got a piece of it. Curry with the steal. Here's Thompson. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, he's one of those guys who's kept their offense clicking. They're in front thanks in no small part to what this guy's done.
Curry against Smith. Nowitzki gets a wide open look. Drains it from beyond the arc. Nowitzki's got 6 points.
Well, just tremendous awareness from Dennis Smith Jr. Recognizing a teammate is open. Let me make the game easy for him.
Curry passes to Wong. Green kicks to AI. And a deep 3 from Curry. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Smith against Curry. Smith outside. Over Curry. AI grabs the board. AI's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Durant. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Boy, well, back-to-back titles for the Golden State Warriors since the arrival of Kevin Durant. You think about the Western Conference Finals a year ago, the Rockets gave them a run for their money, but no one able to impede the progress of this championship procession.
Matthews, no good on that one. And through last season, the Warriors boasting the most wins of any team, Doris, over a 5-year span in NBA history.
They are simply shattering records for wins left and right, and if they keep this core together, there's no sign that this is going to slow down anytime soon.
Doncic and Matthews, the 2 and the 3. Inside pairing is Dirk and Jordan, and it's Barea in at the 1 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Now, here's Doncic. He's covered by Iguodala. 4 on the clock. 3 from Matthews. Warriors with the rebound. Iguodala's drive. And Andre Iguodala with the slam.
How about Iguodala skying for the throwdown? A little throwback dunk from Andre. Go ahead.
And so it's Barea with it. They'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Outside Matthews. They get it back. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. They get Andre Iguodala.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And DeAndre Jordan, the all-time leader in career field goal percentage, Greg, by a sizable margin.
Yeah, the most prolific dunker in the league, maybe in league history.
Curry outside. No good that time. Mavericks shooting just 30% from the field here in the 4th. Here is Harris. Lobs it up for Jordan. That shot off. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Iguodala's running. AI outside. We've seen, Doris, the NBA take a very active role in growing the game internationally. Talk about some of the specifics you've seen in that regard.
Well, I think...
Good! Another from 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking them down from deep.
Craig, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game.
Well, the most made threes in a game list is dominated by Curry, and this performance belongs right up there with all of those. He has been on fire.
Iguodala with the bucket.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Finney-Smith. And good coming on the assist from Devin Harris.
I don't think the pass could be better placed. That's a great assist.
The Warriors have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the 4th. AI kicks to Evans. AI dishes to Curry. Connects again from distance.
There it is. A shot that puts him at the top of the record books.
Well, Greg is now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. In one word, amazing.
And all those great shooting performances from Curry, well, this night belongs right there with him.
For 3, Harris. That one's not going to go. So Golden State will take it the other way. AI outside. But 3. Good! Another from 3.
And that is a 3 that will put him in the record books.
A historic performance by a historically good shooter. One of the best games anybody has ever had.
And Curry, widely regarded as the best shooter of all time. Hard to believe that the mark of 13 made threes has been passed here tonight.
got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Steph Curry.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. Here's Barea. Pass to Finney-Smith. Dallas moving it around. Harris looking it over. He feeds it to Jordan. It's rebounded by Golden State. AI's got 15 rebounds here tonight. McCaw, the pass to AI. Livingston kicks to McCaw. Over in the corner, Livingston. Clock at 6. Shoots over Barea. Here's AI. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, you catch the defender a little out of position. AI has the awareness to see it and the talent to take advantage of it. You know, in this era of the Golden State Warriors, it's easy to forget the lean years. Prior to this 6-year run, guys, the last time they had made it to the playoffs 4 consecutive seasons, 1952.
Powell finds Harris. Now Jordan. Plays it up and banks it in. And Doris, the Warriors' 6-year playoff run tying their record set in the first 6 years of the franchise's existence.
That's when they were playing back in Philadelphia. And just to give you a little more context, only 3 of those seasons did they have a winning record. Make no mistake, this is the golden era of Warriors basketball.
And they pick up 2.
Well, this guy's so capable of using that handle to get off the dribble drive. How pretty is that move?
Now here is Harris. Outside Jordan. In the corner, Powell with it. Pass to Finney-Smith. Wide open. Good as the jump shot falls. Finney-Smith's got 4 points in the quarter. The Warriors shooting it as well as you're going to see, 67%. Livingston kicks to Iguodala. 1:32 left in the fourth quarter.
Boy, you got to admire how effective Andre Iguodala is, just excelling at getting inside and finishing with authority.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so they'll be advancing their win total to 42 games.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Steph Curry.
Boy, what a security blanket this guy has been on the offensive end. He made sure they didn't suffer any cold spells. And anytime the offense started to get stagnant, they could get him the basketball, and he'd get them in the right position.
Barea against Iguodala. Now Barea. From deep. It's rebounded by Livingston. And it's Livingston with the ball for Golden State.
And he takes a breather from his ongoing three-point barrage. What a game.
Doing damage, Greg, on the road. Talk about a big-time performance. Wow.
Almost unfathomable what we've seen in this arena tonight. This guy from range has been unbelievable.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
What's extraordinary to me is Sean Livingston nearly didn't have an NBA career because of that horrific injury. But how about the ability to overcome that and be a key part of a team? Truly extraordinary.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Kevin, we expect big games from you. How do you put together 4 quarters of excellence like tonight?
Well, I'm just playing off my teammates. I'm not trying to force anything. Just take what the defense gives me and be aggressive.
Yeah, you set the tone tonight and got the win. Thanks very much, Kevin. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.